Hello and welcome to the LocBox screencast on how to create new vaults using the Pro version of LocBox. I have the Pro version of Windows version of LocBox Pro running here. When I go to my vault folder pull down, you can see I currently still only have the original Dropbox vault that gets created when you first install and first run LocBox itself. To create a brand new vault, you use the Add Vault button. Now, you can create a vault anywhere you want. You can create it in your Dropbox folder itself so that you can have multiple vaults in your LocBox folder and they're in your Dropbox folder, which you can then share with different users. Or, as I'm going to do in the screencast, you can create vaults in other places, such as on a USB key. So I have a USB key currently inserted into my computer, and this is the window to it, and I'm going to create a vault on here where I can store encrypted documents that I can take with me on that key, and if someone were to steal that key from me, I know that those documents on that key are safe from that person. So to start with, I'm going to click the Add Vault button, and I'm going to go to my computer so I can get a list of all the drives currently attached, and my USB key is the F drive. And you can create a vault at the root level of your USB key, but then it can get kind of confusing as to what is encrypted and what is not encrypted on that USB key. So I recommend to make a brand new folder. Now, when you first run LocBox and he creates a folder for you in Dropbox to be your vault, that's a unique thing that happens when you first run and it creates your first vault in Dropbox. It will create a folder for you automatically called LocBox. When you create other folders using the Pro version, it does not create folders automatically for you. You need to create your own folders and name them accordingly. So I'm going to create a folder on my USB key, and I'm just going to call it Protected. And with that highlighted, I click OK, and what LocBox has now done is it has turned that protected folder that I just created into a unique vault, and it shows up as the current vault folder in the vault folder list. I can still go back to my Dropbox vault anytime I want, and I can switch to the protected. Now I can happily start dragging files into the file list with the appropriate key highlighted, and it will go into that folder on the USB key, and it will be protected as it gets copied there, so that anything that I put into the protected folder this way will be protected from anybody who steals the USB key from me. I can now happily walk around with that USB key knowing the critical data that I put on there is protected and no one else has the power to steal it and get access to it. I can then share my keys with other computers that I own in their version of LocBox, set the same protected folder up as a vault on those other computers, and I can happily move this USB key between all my computers and have access to my protected data on all my computers while using the USB key as a safe transport mechanism. I hope you've enjoyed this screencast, and I encourage you to look at all the other screencasts in this Pro series.